Welcome to Daddies the Podcast, featuring Eric and Greg. Join them each week as they hang with a new guest to talk about who they are, their why, and the stories that come up along the way. Thank you for being a part of the Daddies community.
Eric and I, about 2 years ago, did an episode where we talked about video games, but it was nothing like this, where we deep dove.
You're going to have to remind me what we talked about. Did we say, guess what the top 5 video games are?
I don't remember, but we got our boy TJ, and we're about to dive into the souls, the blood souls,
Soulsborne.
Soulsborne.
Blood Soulsborne from Soft Bowl.
From the FromSoft. And FromSoft has only ever really put out fire. All the games have been just so fucking good, right? I think that goes without saying.
Yeah.
The one thing about all of the games, they will make you want to bash your skull in to your desk or wherever you're playing the game,
or just quit.
But
so crack open a nice cold monster and get ready to destroy some drywall.
Get ready to punch.
We're playing Elden Ring.
What is it that this tastes like? I'm going to punch my wife or something?
Fucking, I'm pretty sure that's fucking, yeah. Was that, what's his face?
The comedian, what's his name? He's got the long hair.
Not Tay Zonday, but...
No, Tay Zonday's Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, so, but the Dark Souls, Sekiro, all of those games are so frustrating and they're so hard, but I think it's really one of the only games, for the most part, where I feel like it's me if I lose and I die. It's like the true definition of get good, right?
Yeah.
You know, and for the most part, I think there's some bullshit. There are some bullshit bosses where it's like, motherfucker. But for the most part, it is on you as the player. And that's what I really appreciate, right?
Oh, yeah. It's all skill. All or nothing.
It's all skill. Yeah.
So from somebody that has only played just Elden Ring, if someone or myself was looking to play another one, what would be the most entry level game like this to jump into that maybe doesn't make you want to punch a hole in your drywall?
I don't know if there's one.
Yeah.
They all are just
so fair.
Punishing, right? Okay.
I went from Elden Ring to I can't remember if it was Dark Souls 3 or if it was Lies of P. Because I got into Souls kind of late in the game, but yeah, I guess I'm not sure. I mean, they're both pretty darn hard, but I would think that a Lies of P might be
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg, you played the shit out of Lies of P.
I loved Lies of P, and Lies of P for me was
that's not a FromSoft game.
It's not a FromSoft game. So for anyone listening, because I know someone's like, these motherfuckers. We understand. We understand that it's not. What did I call it? Soul's Blood or
Soul's Blood games. Yeah, that right there tells you we don't know what the fuck we're talking about anyway.
But it plays the same, where it's very unforgiving, it's very challenging, but the music is fucking fantastic. TJ, I think you hit me up and you're like, hey, did you get the DLC yet? And I didn't, because I was playing Lies of P on Game Pass, so I haven't bought it yet, so I need to buy the game so I can buy the DLC to play it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah. And the atmosphere is cool. So Eric, I think something like that, DJ, I think that's cool. Or I think Sekiro is out. That's a totally different, because I feel like that is so different from Dark Souls 2. The style is different. It's more, you don't get 18,000 weapons. You have a sword really and some firecrackers, and a hook shot.
My favorite's Bloodborne.
Sure.
I think maybe that might be a good one, because in Bloodborne, I mean, granted, you're dealing with graphics that are a bit outdated, but the feel of the game, even with the old graphics, the grittiness of everything, it really just makes it super cool. Okay. But it's really gothic, really just it's just fucking weird. But like you've got like you'll have like a gun instead of a shield, you know? So instead of like parrying, you know, you're wanting to like shoot somebody to stun them, and then you can go in and hit them with your like main weapon.
But same idea, just with like parry, attack, dodge, like all those mechanics, except maybe not parry in this one. It's something else that's doing that. Yeah, but there's still like a formula.
But it's the same thing, yeah, but you have the gun aspect, but you're still getting fucked, and you're still like getting...
It's still really hard. I mean, you gotta kind of like get the feel of it. It's almost like learning a new instrument. You gotta just get the feel. Okay. At some point, it'll click, but it takes a little bit.
But I think that's what's so awesome about these games, where I think out of all of them, Dark Souls 3 for me is my favorite, but I don't think that's a good popping off point. Like, don't start there. But like, I just like how, all right, I go to this boss and I die, and it took me an hour, but then you keep doing a little bit better until you beat him, and it's so fucking exhilarating.
That feeling, once you've put it in, right? Like, you can't get that feel once you put it in.
Sorry.
You can't feel it anymore once. Yeah.
Oh, it's a good feeling. All right. But yeah, like, you have to, if you suffer, the more you suffer, and if you stick with it and then finally beat it, the better it feels.
Yeah, man. It's kind of the way it works. I mean, imagine being like a kid, you know, being like, you know, 7 or 8, and you put in a game and you can't get anywhere, and it's so frustrating. Like, that nostalgic feeling as like being a kid like rings through in these games. Like, I remember playing Bloodborne for the very first time. You wake up in this like sick ward, and the first thing you come across is like this big like beast thing, like a big wolf beast thing in the ward. And I didn't know that you didn't really need to kill it. And it's a bit overpowered for where you are at your level with like no weapons or anything like that. But I tried to kill it over and over and over for like 2 hours. And I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? And it made me feel like I was like helpless, you know? But then when you eventually figure it out and it starts clicking, you have this like sense of pride where you're like, fuck yeah, this is awesome.
I see a lot of people like in Elden Ring, they always say, so in all of the games you get a blessing, or you start with a, something from the god. They give you a starting item, and 99% of them you can get throughout the game, but there's always like 1 or 2 things where it's super specific to the beginning. But in Elden Ring, you can start with the stone sword key. And when you wake up in like the crypt thing, you can pop there's like a wall right there, and you can fight the ulcerated tree spirit. That motherfucker, if you really want to hate your life, go start the game at level 0 and go fight that thing for 18 hours.
Yeah, like no armor on.
But someone's done it. Oh, and they've done it with DK
bongos and bananas, you know,
saxophones, like walking pads.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, it's like, fuck you. Yeah. Like, what do you fucking do? Like, what? I mean, but it's incredible.
It is incredible.
You just want to be like,
and I think that's what makes those videos so good, because it's like, I know I'll never be able to do that.
Ready? It's a man landed on the moon. And then that, I think, is right there. It's right beneath
That's
that.
what I was going to say. I saw a video that said otherwise. so,
well, then, listen, if they faked that, they definitely faked the fucking DK bongos.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that one I believe.
Man.
I'll tell you what, though. So, TJ, you have not fucked with Night Rain at all, right?
No, and
dude.
I had a long conversation a couple weeks ago with Dan from Zayo, and we talked Night Rain, and he was like, dude, you just got to play Night Rain. And I still have not downloaded it. I've just not.
I think the challenge is going to be for you. You have to play with people that are pretty consistent, because what happens is, like, Eric and I will play, and it's always, you can play solo, you can play duos, but like we'll always play trios, and we get a third random, like a random third. And if you don't follow, so it's very much like every other open kind of Warzone-esque game where you start with nothing and you kind of work your way through, but like if you don't follow their path, they'll just straight quit the game.
It's annoying. And
then you're fucked, because now I'm playing with 2, but the skill cap is at, like, you're playing with 3, so everyone has more health. Everyone's fucking harder.
Right. You had to do bail. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you leave, you're penalized, right? So then it's like I have to force close my Xbox and, the game on the Xbox.
But if you get a good crew, playing 3-man is amazing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice because they say you have 6 classes, and you can't change, like, there aren't skills. You just have classic classes, and then you get these relics that give you skills, and they are equivalent to the rings that you can pick up in Elden Ring, but you can have now 6 of them, and then you just collect these fucking weapons along the way, and you fight. The bosses are all from Elden Ring and Dark Souls, and really just Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. But like, it takes place in a different universe. It's a different timeline, which is also like it's not set in what is the land,
the lands between or whatever.
This is called like the. I don't even know, but it's not the lands between.
Well, because we don't know, because it's really difficult to follow any type of story unless you like find a body and open up a book that was on the body, and then you have to actually like read this thing. I don't like to do that when I'm playing games, even when I'm playing like Skyrim. Well, and they have all these books, and you can read it and say, "Oh, well, there's probably treasure if I head northwest from Farmer Fran's village."
Well, and I'll tell you, so like I have. The TJ, it's probably impossible for you to see, as you said you're on your phone, but I ChatGPT and I said, give me the entire ER like family tree, because I'm fucking confused.
It's wacky.
It is wacky. So the main person, or the main like name that you constantly see is America, right? Like I feel like you're constantly dealing with her. And but she is like what is it? Is she a vassal? Is that what they're calling?
Oh, yeah.
Are they
something to like that the gods sent to the lands between?
Okay.
But what are the main gods called? They are called the
just the gods.
No.
I can't remember. I haven't done a playthrough in a while.
So she was sent down. So Queen Marika the Eternal, the central sovereign of the lands between, chosen by the Greater Will to uphold the Golden Order.
The Greater Will is
Greater Will
is like God.
Yeah, right. So, but are there multiple gods, right? Is it Frenzied Flame, or like that's one.
And the Frenzied Flame is like the anti-god.
Is that the anti
yeah, it's like the I think it's related to like the 3 fingers, or is it the 2 fingers? The 3 fingers.
Okay, so
the one that's beneath this.
The one that
that's beneath the city or whatever.
And then is that the one that grabs you? Or can grab you, and then it like leaves you marked?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It's all related to that, I think. The Frenzied Flame and the 3 fingers. It's like a mockery. It's like blasphemy. The 3 fingers are like a mockery of the 2 fingers.
So, but essentially the what is it? The Greater Will is God. Right?
Yeah.
And okay, so the Greater Will is the most prominent cosmic force in the lands between, tied to Order, the Golden Order, and the Elden Ring. And then you have
Golden Order is like the religion almost.
Yup. And so then you have the Outer God of Rot, the outer god of death birds, the frenzied flame, the fell god, the blood star, the moons, the full moon, and the dark moon. And then you have the formless mother, aka Mother of Truth, who is a dark entity associated with blood rituals, and the demigod Moog, Lord of Blood.
He's the one that's got that staff.
And you use the fucking, you got to use the shackle on him because you shackle his foot so he can't move temporarily.
And that makes him easier to kill. Is that right?
You can DPS him while he is like, he's unable to attack. So, for anyone listening already fucking confused.
If you're confused, don't worry.
It's nerdy as hell.
So am I.
It's amazing. I mean,
it is.
But what's his name wrote this, right?
Dude, I got through the game and the first time and I didn't understand anything, but I had a blast. I don't think I really started becoming like super intrigued with what was really going on with it until like, definitely the second playthrough for sure. And then I was like, I'm interested in figuring out what the hell is going on here. What is all of this,
Mm-hmm. Well, and so George R. R. Martin, Eric, he was the world building consultant and the myth maker. So not a script writer or designer. So he essentially developed the dynasties and the factions.
Okay.
The demigod families. So America, Radagon, Godfrey, Renault.
So he was in charge of like making that family tree.
And then TJ, what's the dude from Software? What is his name?
Hidetaka Miyazaki?
Yeah. So he broke that world, like took all of that and made it into, it says, a ruined cryptic setting typical to Souls. So George, they said, hey, give us some shit and then we'll take that said shit and make it Soul style. God, that's crazy. Okay. All right. So
cool.
Fuck. All right. So then Marika is also Radagon. They're the
Marika was like married like to what, Godfrey or something like that before?
She was married to Godfrey and they
had kids.
They had Godwyn, Morgott, Moog,
and that's it.
And that's
Radahn?
it.
Oh, I thought they had Radahn too. Okay.
No, they did. They did.
No.
Well, no,
so then
Godfrey, she had kids with Radagon.
Even though that's her, though they're the same person.
He was her consort, and then they merged into one being.
And made, from
and
what this says...
had Maquella.
Maquella.
What's it? Mikella. Melania, Mesmer, and Melena. So Mesmer is DLC content. He's that fire guy with the giant pitchfork that just constantly whoops that ass.
Yeah,
that
he's
motherfucker was a bitch to kill.
He is a freaking beast.
But then Radagon was also getting it from Renala.
Oh.
So that means Marika was also getting it from Renala. And then they had... So Radagon and Renala had Radahn, Rykard, and Ranni. And Ranni is what the sorcery
like
witch that like
in the beginning,
where she just wants to like go live away from this land and just kind of be, right? Like I just want to be alone, worship the moon, and get away from all this. Cold,
I can
dark
relate.
World.
Ranni was married to someone.
So Ranni and Blade, like, didn't they play a part together?
I thought it was, or no, it was Renala. I'm thinking Renala and, who was it? Renala was with somebody. Maybe it was Radagon, and then Radagon like left her for Marika or something like that.
I think so.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to recall. It's just so confusing and so insane.
Okay, yeah.
The game is just as insane as the family tree shit. It's just nuts.
You said Renala, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was married to Radagon.
Radagon, yeah.
Queen of the Carrion line, mother of Ranni, Radahn, and Rykard. Important maternal link to the family, or in the family tree. So she was getting it from Radagon, so also kind of America, because she was also kind of there too, right?
So cool.
Yeah. What is it from Family Guy? I'm gonna hide so it's you doing it.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna move out of the way and it's gonna be you doing it. Yeah, right. So, okay, all right. So, but the common theme is everyone was getting it, but also like America is kind of that, like, the final boss, spoiler alert, is before you fight the Elden Beast is Radagon. So you fight America. Like, he is obviously one of like it's an interesting fight, and I would say honestly, it's one of the easier fights in the game. Once you figure out how to attack him. But the Elden Beast is what? The golden vow or whatever was sent to the lands between to make sure everyone was in place. It was
the what did we say the god was called?
The greater will.
The greater will. I think the Elden Beast is like the embodiment of the greater will, maybe.
And so the Elden Beast is just a very large dick. Like,
that's what it looks like.
It just looks like a giant floppy wiener,
big galactic wiener.
Yeah,
and it's golden.
and the Elden, like, that thing can fucking whoop your ass too.
So I played the whole game, and I got to that thing right there, and I beat my head against a wall for 5 hours. It took me 5 hours, and I just said, nah. That's where I leave it. And now I cannot just go back and start there.
Well, I have to co-op, man.
I know, man.
I don't
do it
blow
with
through
you.
that shit by myself. No,
I think I tried. I think I brought Greg in to help me, and he was like, "Nah, you're on your own."
So FYI, yes, the Elden Beast is the greater will's living. Like, it's the physical manifestation of the greater wills, and it's the last divine barrier between mortals and true freedom. So if you want to live your life, you're gonna have to fight the big old floppy dick. That's the moral of the story is that. And that's not even talking about the DLC. So in Elden Ring, what do you go and your goal is to burn down this tree, right? Like, I want to burn the fucking tree down. Why do we want to burn the tree down?
It's
because we do, and we fucked
chopping it down.
We fucked the whole city up, and we turn it to ash.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's fucking weird. It's wacky. I can't remember. I can't remember all the reasoning behind it.
So I watched something in like preparation for this a little bit, and I
did not prep.
It inferred.
No,
that's
same.
Okay. You know more than me.
Okay. It is rebellion against the greater will.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
The greater will wants it, and you said no, you can't have it.
Yeah, the greater will is all about like order and everything, and if you align with the three fingers, you're kind of against the greater will and against whatever, and so you burn the Erd tree down, and I guess basically to kind of like establish a new age of chaos. Isn't it chaos?
And I feel like because you're trying to mend the Elden Ring, like, isn't that kind of like what you're trying to do anyway? And so like the Erd tree is essentially locking you out, because doesn't it, like, the vines close that door and then you can't get through? So you're like, all right, like, I'm going to go to the mountaintops of the giants.
Yep.
Fight, mouth boy that shoots the fucking fireballs out of his tummy.
Yep.
And burn this bitch the fuck down.
I remember him being a real bitch.
Yeah, he was a motherfucker.
So who do you think, or like, the hardest boss in that game? What would you say?
I would say it's probably like Consort Radahn, like in the DLC.
Oh my god.
I mean, if we're talking DLC, otherwise, like in the main game, what is it? Starts with a M.
Oh, Melania?
No, he's in the Pharmazula or whatever.
Fuck.
Yeah, Malekith.
Is Malekith, he's the one that's just flopping around and just hitting you with the fucking, he's got the blade that takes your fucking health away.
Yeah.
And he does that and then he's got another, because he's the one that hits you with the pocket sand. He's constantly hitting you with the pocket sand.
I remember
and then
that.
he's got another phase, but it's a bitch too, because to get to him, there's a fucking tree sentinel that's just constantly spamming lightning at you.
Yeah.
So you want to kill him so that way you can get your bearings before you go and fight this fucking boss.
That game fucks me up so much because like all of Farum Azula, that's like the place where it's crumbling and up in the sky and there's tornadoes everywhere. Like, in what world is that a real place? Like that, I can't even wrap my head around who makes something like that.
Yeah,
it's so,
it's so Dark Souls.
It's so over the top, extreme, crazy, out of this world.
I mean, I just don't think any of it makes sense.
No, it doesn't. And dude, I almost think like if you like, the things about Elden Ring where it's like gear, and you've got different kind of classes and things like that. I mean, Lies of P isn't that complex, it's more like the story is more obvious. It's out there, the main things you can change your appearance and you can fuck with different weapons and create different weapons and things like that. But like, if you like to go deeper, you're kind of more in the vein of like World of Warcraft, where the items actually like make sense and they're important, and it's just kind of a big confusing bundle of incredibleness that nobody understands but everybody wants to. Like, I would say maybe go to Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. Whenever we're playing Night Rain, I'll pick up weapons because it's all the same weapons from Elden Ring. And I'll pick up a weapon and I'll go, ooh, this weapon. And Greg will go, he knows my character and how my scaling affects each of those weapons. And he goes, no, you don't want that. That's too heavy base. And Greg knows all this shit when he's playing.
But I feel like you have to, if you truly want to utilize the weapons in a way that totally maximizes your character's build. Like, Arcane obviously is bleed. So if something like, you wouldn't use like a giant hammer that requires strength with like a character that isn't a strength build, or I'm not going to use an arcane weapon with something. Or what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the stones and you're going to change the affinity on that weapon to say, okay, I want it to be a blood weapon. Like, I love curved swords, right? Like, curved swords are my jam, my jelly, my peanuts, and my peanut butter, right? And so you use a weapon that has innate bleed on it. So like, the the bandit's curved sword has blood built into it. So like, but my character's also super wet for arcane. So like, then you really want to focus on the weapon that really maximizes that character's shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? I think kind of an easy way to think about it is like, you take polar opposites. So you got like a magic build, like the armor is all going to have like magical properties that are going to benefit like your spells and everything like that. So like, you're not going to like throw on a big suit of armor or whatever, because that's going to, be more for like people that are up right on something, attacking with weapons and whatever. When, like if you're a caster, you're going to want to stay far away from people. You're going to want to like, you got the clothy magical gear. You've got the powerful, casting magical fucking wand or staff or whatever. But then, if you're going to want to just run at something full force and beat the living hell out of it, you can give you a sword and some fucking armor and a shield, or you know what I mean, like
a big bonky boy.
Yeah, you unga bunga.
Unga bunga, give him a massive sledgehammer.
But that's what I like so much about these games, where you can say, all right, I want to put these fists on, the star fists, right? One of the strongest strength weapons in Elden Ring, and they also have bleed on them, and you can proc bleed on people almost instantly with those, but you don't necessarily have to be like I don't know, like you can maybe be a like a character that has just a little bit of arcane and not a ton of strength. Like maybe you're just at the strength cap to use them.
Yeah.
But like being able to have, or like I want to split it. So what do they say? 50 is like the ideal peak level. Like that's what people, if you ever watch a video, they always go to 50, I believe, for whatever reason.
Or like strength or whatever.
For just like total, like they'll have like, okay, this is like, if you want to be like the perfect strength build, you want to go to like, or maybe it's not 50, maybe it's 150, I don't fucking know, but
like
whatever,
level or whatever.
yeah, like they'll go to
okay.
level, and then they'll say, okay, like vigor is always going to be 40 first, no matter what, you always want to get there. But like strength, I think there's like soft caps, and I think like 50 or 60 is when the return starts to diminish. So for every 5 levels, it's not hiking you up as much. But like I know for some people, like I love playing intelligence and faith, so that way I can use seals and staff, like a staff. But I know, to your point, like I don't get armor because I'll chunky roll, and if there's one thing about Elden Ring or Dark Souls, you don't want a chunky roll. You want those rolls. You got to get those iframes.
You do if you just have nothing but defense and stamina and crazy armor. if you're going to be a tank in co-op, you're kind of
you're chunky in it. Like some people are just straight naked and they have light and they're rolling around and they're still like parrying every attack you throw at them. And those are motherfuckers that piss me off, that are just like whacking your shit away. But I think being able to have that customization is what makes Elden Ring, but all these games, appeal to so many different people, because like it's hard, obviously, get good, but like being able to do that is something that you don't get in a whole, I mean you do, but like there Liza P, you don't get that.
Not as many people do it as well as they do.
Yep, they do it well, and I feel like they do. Elden Ring does not do a good job of explaining the story, really, but they do a good job of kind of explaining how weapons work and like how to use, like this goes with this. And that's the type of shit that I like to just play I'm going to do a new walkthrough and
rebuild, try different character style, and might take you to different quest lines that you didn't play before. And it's so cool. It's like you can play it over again and it's like a whole different experience. I mean same bosses, but completely different experience, unless you're just going through everything, trying to open everything up, And
I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to do it again.
I think you should. And
you'll enjoy it way more. Second time through, you're like, all right, I went through this. I kind of understand what's going on, sorta. And you just like, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. But I heard going from Night Rain back to Elden Ring is tough, because Night Rain, there's no fall damage at all.
Yeah.
Elden Ring, very much so.
There's a lot of fall damage in Elden Ring.
And I forgot all about that.
But I think too, like, so Night Rain plays a lot faster. Elden Ring isn't very fast in terms of like it's kind of slower paced, right? It's not like bosses are fast in your face, but like I feel like kind of exploration, you take your time. In Night Rain, you don't have time to take your time. You have 4 minutes per zone essentially, so you're fucking running nonstop. But I'll tell you, like, I'll play Elden Ring, and I found these giant, like, it's like this giant sunflower hammer, and I ripped it off of the head of one of the bosses in the DLC, and I have 2 of those motherfuckers, and they fuck so hard. But like finding them, like, and then I've been seeing TikTok videos. Apparently there's this faith-based staff in the DLC that scales as you do damage with it. And so apparently it can like one bang any boss if you level it up correctly. So like seeing shit like that makes me want to go play and find that and do that and be awesome.
And be awesome.
And be awesome is all I'm looking for.
Is it possible for you to get that and jump into my game and help me beat the final boss?
So I can jump in and help you beat the final boss so you can start the new game plus. I just have to get back to Like,
is New Game Plus cool, or
I mean,
should I just
harder.
start over? I should probably just start over so that I'm like good, because I should, even though I've been playing Night Rain, I think I should just start from scratch.
But honestly, though, too, I mean, you can always go to Renali and give her one of the little worms or whatever they're fucking
respec,
called,
right?
and respec. Yeah,
maybe
you can respec. Or you can start from the beginning, but then you have to go. New Game Plus is nice because I get all of my shit. So if I've already grinded for hours getting the magma blades, I want to still have the fucking magma. Like, I don't have to go fight a specific snake for 18 hours to maybe get it.
Well, I did farm, what are they called? Albinaurax.
Oh, yeah.
Probably 10 hours
Yep.
of my time. I farmed that farm. You know those little round guys that just kind of roll around, and it was like the best farm spot.
Yep.
And then off the ledge from there was one of the like big death birds, I think.
Like over by Moog. Oh yeah, where you hit that thing with the bow and arrow.
And it just runs off the edge.
And he runs off the edge. And then but then the guys where you spawn right by that little not campfire, but
Site of Grace.
The Site of Grace.
So much
what was it? The Wave of Gold?
The Wave of Gold.
The Wave of Gold was the best thing. You would slam that down and it would just kill so many
AOE,
of them.
Just leveling up.
Yep.
Really cheap, but I spent too much time doing that.
But
I used a different weapon to do that, but I had a similar thing that I was doing too. That was cool.
That's all of their games. Like, you have to at some point do a farm of souls somewhere, because like at some point I feel like I need to level up quicker, or I really want to use this weapon. I can't beat this fucking boss, and I kind of exhausted all of these areas, so I'm just gonna farm this area. I'm just gonna Wave of Gold or do whatever.
Mm-hmm. What's the one in Bloodborne where you go to the you've got to do those dungeons, those weird dungeons, and
because what is it? It's the echoes or whatever.
Blood echoes,
yeah.
But you can there's like a dungeon kind of glitch thing.
Some way to cheese a level up,
something or other. It's it's totally like cheating, but and I don't like to cheat, but dude, it's totally awesome.
Wasn't it?
It's so cool.
Well,
by the way, like I got a Bloodborne rune.
Oh yeah, okay,
nice. That's sick.
Such a nerd.
Fucking people are gonna listen to this and be like, these motherfuckers.
I've been wearing my Bloodborne like long sleeve that I have like any show that I play in either band, just because like the funnest part of my night is usually when people are like, dude, you play Bloodborne? I'm like, yeah, you want to talk about it?
Let's talk about that. Yeah. Well, and I think that's what's cool about, video games in general, but like, we can't sit here for 45 minutes to talk about Call of Duty. Like, oh man, did you see I got 3 kills?
Yeah. Someone could talk about it for 45 minutes.
Well, yeah, sure. But like, I feel like being able to talk about a story that we kind of understand, obviously like we get it, but like
we witnessed it multiple
we
don't fully
times.
Understand what happened, but we witnessed it.
I don't get it,
Well, let me bring up my really punishing game. Most recently, Hollow Knight Silksong.
Yeah,
sure.
Have you played? Did you play?
I didn't play Silksong, but I played the first Hollow Knight, and I didn't play it. I actually didn't get through it. I think I put like probably 40 or 50 hours into it. Got I feel like decently far.
Yeah. That's a long time. You're probably close. Hollow Knight was a fantastic game, and Silksong just came out a month or two ago, and I put 50 hours easily into it, and I did beat it, and it was so ungodly hard. Like it's the same way. You find a boss, and they have these benches that you rest at, and the benches are basically sites of grace or campfires, and then you run back, and if you don't in Silksong, it's your cocoon. It makes a cocoon of all your beads, your rosary beads, and if you die without getting your cocoon, you lose your rosary beads forever.
Yeah, unless you can get them to like a little bank. You can have your little bank.
Yeah. In that you can buy rosary necklaces. to like kind of hold, and you don't lose those ones. But that game is tough. There is bosses where the run back sucks worse than the boss does, because you have to run back and not die from all the bullshit that's trying to get you on the way.
Yeah.
And then the boss is just punishing, and then you get so mad because you've played for, hey, it was 8 minutes to get back. 8 minutes for me to die to the boss in 20 seconds. I'm not going to get better at beating the boss if it's just taking me 10 minutes cycles. It's so tough.
What is it about the punishment that we crave so much? Like, it's unreal, dude.
It's like life isn't hard enough. You're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take the one thing I get to myself and just make and also do it there too.
It's like you have like the roughest week like at your job, and at the end of the week you're just like exhausted and you're like, oh my God, so and so was just such a jerk to me this week, and like this project is just falling apart, and what am I going to do all weekend? Oh, you know what? I'm going to chill. I'm gonna turn on the Elden Ring.
Just get
and then
punished
by the end,
some
like
more.
Sunday night rolls around, and like you're getting ready to go to bed, and you're just like all haggard because you're just like in like a far worse state of mind because you've just been fucking livid all weekend. Like
you had no time to decompress. I'm more angry. I hate my life now.
I've been stressed. Like, oh my God, jump, roll, oh shit, like.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I just did that 500 times.
But
waste your entire weekend
and
like
then,
beating yourself up.
And then if you even factor in the fucking like multiplayer PvP aspect, good God.
I forgot that we did that for a little bit, Greg. We were just trolling people. We were not being very honorable.
Yeah,
we were sometimes.
We were, but then like you could, if someone would attack you without bowing, you would just gank them and like 3v1. But then you get the green motherfucker or the blue motherfucker that would come in and just beat you with like fists and like a fucking like a weird, shield or something.
Oh, who's the guy that plays and he plays as Patches? Esbedy makes the most amazing videos. I love that guy because he's always he's playing as Patches, sort of, right?
Yeah.
And he has the most amazing breakdown videos of his invasions into other people's matches, or when people invade him sometimes. He's just like, and I use the audio cues to do this. And I noticed that he's using a hammer. That'll come into play later.
And it does. It does.
Yeah. He's
who
beast.
Is what's the Fexture Life roaring
Cowboy, something cowboy.
Not Roaring Kitty.
Cowboy.
Yeah, you're gonna say Roaring Kitty.
No, definitely not Roaring Kitty. He's too busy with the GameStop stunts. No, but I hit him up to come on. And
Roaring Kitty, you did?
No, the cowboy, fighting cowboy. And what did he say? He was like, meh, too busy, or like, I'm good, or something. I said, hey, I would really like for you to come on, and like we're trying to do this like big Elden Ring Soul's Blood episode, and what is it? It's fighting cowboys. Here it is. And he said, hey there, I'm just getting back from vacation and have a huge log of things to catch up on.
Like 1,300. I'm behind on 1,300 walkthroughs.
So I won't have any availability for the foreseeable future. Period.
That's
a way of telling us to go fuck ourselves, and that's fine.
Sure.
Whatever.
It's a nice way of telling us to go fuck ourselves.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like
it's glonky.
You get no's, and who the fuck are we? But like that would have been hype. Sure. That would have been fucking cool.
Yeah, that would have been really cool. I like watching his walkthroughs.
Me too, man.
Yeah. I
have no hard feelings. Whatever. I get it. Like,
clearly, you're not even thinking about it, Greg.
I think I messaged you, TJ, and I had the like the Dumb and Dumber. So you're telling me there's a chance when he said foreseeable future? It's like, well, you didn't flat out say no.
What about the unforeseeable future?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So, but yeah, man, I think that if you are listening and you've never played Elden, you've never played Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, do yourself a favor and pick one of them up. I think starting with Elden Ring is going to be. I think Elden Ring is the most polished out of all of them, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
They've taken all of the things that worked and kind of mashed them all together.
That's what I started with. I love it. I think it was a good start.
For sure.
It was very difficult still.
I wouldn't.
The other ones are great though. I mean, even one is weird at first because it's ancient graphics wise. Even like the remaster is ancient, but like, dude, play it. It's good.
It's good.
Like, it is good. Even still, I played it twice like last year. It was good.
It's fun, and I think my least favorite is 2 because they said, hey, when you die, you're going to be punished permanently unless you use an item to build your health bar back up. Yeah. And like Dark Souls 2, there was a lot going on there. So
I liked it, but sure, I agree. It's definitely different, but I do want to play it again. Actually, I did like it.
I only played that one once, and you know what else? I only played Demon Souls once, and I played the remaster on the PlayStation 5, and holy fuck, that's a good one too.
It's good. Yeah,
it is really good.
Demon Souls the same as Dark Souls, or very different?
I mean, it's
like gameplay wise, or the same game.
Okay, but not in the same.
Are you asking?
I'm asking. I don't know.
So there's Dark Souls and then there's Demon Souls. So they're different. So Dark Souls is the start of the Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Demon Souls is Demon Souls even in, or is it a prequel, or is it its own?
It's like a spiritual predecessor.
Okay, so but it's not like you don't have to play Demon Souls to understand the story if you're really into
ready. So it's like what Bungie did with Halo, and then they said, I mean, even though Halo was just this amazing gaming series, and then they took all that and then they said, we're going to do Destiny.
Sure.
And Destiny was just like, I mean, I don't know if you can compare the two stories. I guess you can. But it's taking that, and you could tell it's like, oh, well, there's all these factions, and it's like the same two stories running adjacent.
But I think the difference is Demon Souls and the Dark Souls, like fire bosses. Destiny, you fight giant floating eyeballs. For every boss fight is just a giant ball for some fucking reason.
Right.
But I think like all of them, like you pick any one, and you're gonna have a good time, even if you go Sekiro.
I'm gonna go. I have marching orders now from you, TJ. I'm gonna play Bloodborne. Is what I want.
You don't have play. Is it on the PC? Because it's a PlayStation exclusive.
It's probably on Steam.
So it might be on Steam.
Let me see.
If not,
it's not.
Oh fuck.
Oof.
Well then I guess I can't fucking play.
then do Dark Souls 3.
Okay.
1,000%.
Yes.
Okay.
Dark Souls 3 is so...
If you want FromSoft, if you want something that's similar to like Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, it's just linear. It's not open world, but it's great.
Okay, that's all right by me.
Fucking great.
And you'll get to fight...
Nameless King?
No, you'll get... Nameless King and Dancer. And Dancer will fucking whoop your ass.
And what's the dude at the end of the DLC that's like the final guy?
Oh my god, he was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
The DLC in Dark Souls 3, good god, was it fucking hard.
Yeah, it's good though, man.
It is really good.
Is the story in Dark Souls, is that like a fantastic story universe thing too, or no? Is it just like weird shit happens?
I
think they're all kind of connected, but I think that there's more of a connection between 1 and 3.
Okay. 2 is like the redheaded stepchild.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's what's the area in Dark Souls 1, the castle or whatever that you go to, like the big, I'm talking about the massive staircase.
Yeah. In the OG Dark Souls.
Yeah, but you go back there in the third game.
And Orlando.
In Orlando, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So like it all ties back. I'm trying to remember the DLC boss in Dark Souls 3, the Slave Knight? That? Yeah, right.
Slave Knight Gale, yeah. Holy crap.
That motherfucker, holy shit.
Yeah.
But
he's a bastard.
The DLC, like the Dark Souls DLC, even in Elden Ring, finding the actual spot for the DLC, like in Elden Ring, you have to go to Moog, and isn't there like a hand coming out of a coffin And like
it's Miquela's hand.
Yeah, right. And like that's how you go. Like that's how you transport to the DLC.
Bizarre as hell, man.
When you said Miquela, I thought you said a Michelob, and I was going to ask if there was a Miquela Ultra.
There's just a lot of fucking product placement in Elden Ring.
You'll enjoy this, and the hand is holding it. This Michelob Ultra.
What is it? Fucking Wayne's World. We would never sell out. He's got the fucking like the Domino's or the Pizza Hut.
Drinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's a good place to start. And what we should do more often, we should start doing fucking game chats, the three of us, and we should just pick a game. We should play it, and then like it's almost like drunken history, but with the three of us talking about video games.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Daddies the Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a review, and give us a like. We'll see you next time.